Welcome everyone once again to our exclusive webinar on Dubai real estate investment opportunities. We are 3S Real Estate Brokers. We are one of the leading real estate brokerage firms in Dubai. We work with the top developers from Imar, Nakil, Demak, and Majid Al Futem, and many more such names. And we are the top performers with all these developers. We are here to offer you exclusive real estate investment opportunities, and we have seen a lot of people these days investing from your respective regions. We have with us Vaibhav, then we have Jitin and Abir. These are expert property consultants in our organization. What we'll do is we'll start off with the first question, like why to consider Dubai as an investment opportunity, or why we should consider Dubai as a market. Jitin, I think you can take this call. You can take this question.
Hi Faizan. First, thank you so much, and it is a pleasure to be here for this property investment webinar. Now, talking about why Dubai, I always see it as a point wherein Dubai was just ranked as the safest city in the world. Now, that is due to the low crime rate, and residents in Dubai, that sense of safety is top notch. The police and the administration are so approachable that God forbid if anybody gets into any kind of trouble, they're always there to help out. So that sense of security is the number one point for me personally when it comes to investing in Dubai. So people really feel safe. Like we as residents, I'm here in Dubai for almost 10 years now, and that sense of safety is really amazing. So that's number one for me. Secondly, if I talk about from a point of view of an investor, Dubai offers zero taxation on the salaries that people are making in their jobs. The property that they're buying, they do not pay any taxes, and also the income which is generated from the real estate is also non-taxable, and that is something which makes Dubai as an investor hub for most of the international clients, mostly because we do not pay any taxes on property or on salaries. That's pretty much there.
Perfect. If you can, also talk about the rental and the capital returns that we get from Dubai.
Yeah. So now talking about the rental part, we see real estate segment from the point of view from the investors. The returns are short-term, long-term, and the third one is the capital appreciation. Now, if I talk about the short-term returns, we are giving 11 to 14% existing in the short-term market in Dubai. Second one, if I talk about the long-term returns for the apartments, is between 5 to 6%, and it goes up to 7 to 9% for townhouses and villas here. And lastly, the capital appreciation. Now, there are a lot of projects in Dubai which are actually investors are buying, so that they pay certain amount of money to the developer, and then they can easily sell the property and make that profit on a very minimum investment. So these are three major criteria when I talk about returns and capital appreciation, both in Dubai. And for that, choosing the right product and the right location and the right developer is very important, is what I feel.
One more question that we usually get is on the residency. Whenever people invest in Dubai or any other country, they want to know about the visa and the residency part as well. So if you can just give some insights on that too.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the visa part, now the most important thing I'm going to tell to my client here is that when they are buying a property with us, where the investment starts with 2 million dirhams, we will surely assist our clients to get the golden visa. Other type of visa, which is we also call the entry level visa or the residency visa, starts with the price of 750,000 dirhams only. But this amount needs to be paid to the developer in full, and then they can surely go ahead and apply for the residency visa, which we will assist them with. That's it.
Perfect. So what we'll do is we will keep taking questions as well at the same time. So I would encourage our audience, if you have any questions specific to investments and real estate in Dubai, you can put the question in the Q&A section. In the Q&A section, you can put up the questions and we will take those questions later on. And we will also try to accommodate the questions in between as well. So let's move directly straight to the projects that we are here to talk about. We will start off with the Palm Beach Tower.
All right. Now, talking about Palm Beach Tower, as the name says, it is in Palm Jumeirah, one of the most popular areas in Dubai. And this project, the unique part about this project is that the project comes with 3 luxurious towers, which has residential apartments. Now, so far, Tower 1 and Tower 2 are already sold out because of the huge demand. It went with the jiffy, so the demand was really high. Now, the unique feature about this tower is that as you see the location of this tower, they are overlooking to a lot of landmarks which are there in Dubai. Now, the residents who have bought apartments here will have a clear view and unobstructed view of and Dubai, the marina skyline, and the sea along with the palm. That's the unique point. I always tell to my investors that they have to be very, it is very important for them to select a project which doesn't have any scope of construction in front, so that in future their view doesn't go obstructed. So if you see these towers, the practical location is like that, that this view will remain same for life. That's number one. Secondly, this is the only tower which has a monorail station connected inside the tower on the level 3. So this is a very important point for the investors who are looking for short-term and long-term returns. This is a great ease for the clients who they will target as their tenants in the future. All the 5-star facilities, all the luxury facilities are there, pool, parks, gym, and a direct access to the beach, which is a key feature here for all the 3 towers. Also, if you look at the photographs of these towers, the main reason you can say that why investors should target this one is that the rental yield for these towers are going to be really high. Like if I talk about the long term, it will be nothing less than 7 to 8%, and the short term returns will be between 11 to 14% easily. Apart from that, I can also say that the sizes, because the master developer of this project is Nakil. The sizes of Nakil are always commendable. A basic 1-bedroom starts with a size of 86 square meter. A 2-bedroom is 180, 3 is 195, and 4 goes up to 520 square meters, which makes a very decent layout, a very decent floor plan, along with the balcony areas as well. So this project, as we see it, is a short-term, a long-term, and a perfect project for capital appreciation. So it caters to all kind of investors, and especially if somebody is looking for a investment portfolio and is interested even to buy floors, we can always help the clients with that as well. Now, if I talk about the booking part, because most of my international clients always have a question that how easy it is to book a property in Dubai. Talking about this project, the booking can start with minimum of $50,000, and it is just a click away. It's a very easy process because projects are linked with the escrow account, which is controlled by the government. So the transaction happens straight into the link which will be generated, which will be given to them. And of course, for all our clients, I will personally be sharing the floor plans and the different types of apartments to give them a brief idea about what exactly are they going for, along with the views of the property, because this is a benefit which comes with this project is that because the structure is ready, it is very easy to understand that what your apartment is facing at, which is a very important point for an investor. So I will be sharing the floor plans along with the view from the apartments, the sizes, and the payment plan, which is an easy payment plan of 60-40, 60% during construction, 40% on handover. Q3 2025 handover will be happening. And also I have the structural update of the towers, which of course I can share it with my clients. So in one go, we can cover all the points in one go itself.
One question that has come is like, what is the short-term rental we can expect from the Palm Beach Tower? And I would add, like, is there a possibility of short-term rental in Palm Beach Tower?
Definitely, we have the possibility of short-term rental, and the good part here is that the Tower 3 comes with approval of short-term rental already. though that can be done in Tower 2 and Tower 1 as well. But for that, approval is required. But Tower 3 apartments come with approval, which is mentioned on the SPA, which is sales and purchase agreement. Now, talking about the return, it is between 11 to 14% on short-term returns. And also, we will be doing the short-term rentals for our clients along with the PMS, which is the property management system. So it is going to be a complete process from the time that they book the apartment to handover and snagging. If the client is not in Dubai and he cannot make it, I will personally or my team will personally go there and do the snagging and handover for my client. We'll get the property rented, whether it's short term or long term. So the entire process from point A to point Z, everything will be done by 3S.
Okay, there's one more question. Like somebody is asking, can you make money out of UAE financial system after renting? So basically, what they're trying to ask is they want to know whether I think what they have what they're trying to ask is if they're not in Dubai and they want to rent a property in Dubai, they want to invest in Dubai and rent it out.
Yeah. So to start off, the easiest way would be that when they have bought the property, the first thing is that once the investment is touched to the amount of 750,000 or 2 million, we will be applying the visa for our client. And the second thing I do is we open a bank account for them over here in Dubai, for which they have to come at least once so that they can open the bank account. Once the bank account is done, whatever the rental yield is, whatever checks are received from the client will be directly deposited in their account. So it is that simple. It's very easy.
Okay, so another question is there. What would be the minimum amount of investment that we are talking about? And I think this would change from property to property. You can answer this question as well. And what would be the minimum deposit? I didn't understand from the deposit, but if you can just answer the first part of it, what is the minimum investment that we're talking about?
So the minimum investment is 750,000 dirhams, and if they want to go for a golden visa, the minimum investment is 2 million dirhams. That's for the residency visa and the golden visa, which Dubai has started. That's there. Now, when we talk about the deposit, which you asked, is $50,000 that they have to deposit to book the property on their name, and then the payment plan will follow. Because Nakil, as we are the top rated real estate with Nakil, we will give them a time of 1 week to 10 days to make the balance payment. That can be done. It's quite doable.
All right. In general, I would just like to add one thing to it. This would change. The booking amount would change from property to property and the developer to developer.
Of course, that will change, but in $50,000, they can start the process.
Okay.
Especially for Palm Gateway.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jitin.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think we can move to the next project. If you'll have further questions, Jitin, we'll take it for, a little later.
Sure, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. We will go to the next project, which is Damak Lagoons. All right, so Vaibhav is going to take care of this part. Vaibhav, over to you.
Absolutely. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. So yes, we will be talking about Damak Lagoon specifically. Lagoon is a new project came out from Damak's end. I think most of the people knows about Damak. It's one of the biggest private developers in GCC. Very famous in Western countries, US and other part of the world as well. It's basically a resort living. That's what they came out with, which has a lot of clusters, as in, by the name of different cities of Europe, Spain, Italy, and France. For example, Venice, Malta, Santorini, Morocco, and rest. And all these clusters are basically a replica of the cities which basically follows the same. Like, for example, Santorini is actually famous for its greenery, and it has it's kind of a romantic city. So that's what they are trying to make exactly the same in the same, cluster-wise in the same community called Lagoon. It's basically, as I said, it's a resort living, so it will have a different kind of amenities, as in a floating cinema. It will have a big lagoon. So I think it's 1.7 kilometers of lagoon as well. This community has and other amenities like, you'll have a pastel coloring in one of the cluster called Nice, which I mean, it's the name of a city which exists in France. And, we are actually following the same concept in the community. Yes. Hello.
There is
You guys can hear me? Right. So yeah, I mean, we have all these facilities and amenities in this community. As I said, it's a resort living. It will have more amenities as well. I think, Mr. Fazan, you can share the screenshots, or you can share the slides or videos I have shared with you earlier, just to get a glimpse of the community, so that people can see and relate. Right. Shall I go ahead? I mean,
yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Perfect. So we will talk about the location. I mean, obviously, this is like one of the biggest community in Dubai. It's about 45 million square feet of community, which includes all these amenities and clusters and residencies. The location of this community is not really far. It's very good. It's on Hessa Street. It takes about 15-20 minutes from Dubai Mall, and it takes about 20 minutes from Palm Jumeirah. I'm sure Palm Jumeirah, everyone knows about this location. It's very famous internationally as well. Right. And yeah, I mean, Palm Jumeirah, 20-25 minutes, approximately 15 to 20 minutes approximately from Dubai Mall. From the airport, obviously, from the airport, it takes about 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes drive. Right. The community will have a mall as well. I'm not sure how many people knows about Mall of Emirates, but then the mall which will be coming in this community, it's slightly bigger than Mall of Emirates as well. Right, so the location is it's very prime. It's very close to the the major airports, major points or major tourist spots in Dubai. Now we will be talking about the prices and what types of residencies you can have it here. So in this community, you will have townhouses and villas, independent villas. Let's start with the townhouses. The basic price, the minimum price starts from 1.45 or 1.47 approximately in dirhams. I'm talking about for 3-bedroom townhouses. Right, and it goes further. It'll have a 4-bedroom townhouse as well. The starting price for 4-bedroom townhouse will start from 1.9 million dirhams. 5-bedroom will start from 2.2 million dirhams. 6-bedroom independent villa. So we'll have like 3, 4, 5-bedroom townhouses, which you guys call row houses in some of the part of the world. 6 and 7-bedroom we have that are independent villas. The price of 6-bedroom independent villa will start from 5.5 million dirhams, and 7-bedroom will start from approximately 16 to 17 million dirhams. Obviously, it'll have different sizes. We can go about the sizes right now, or we can take it like one-on-one later.
You can if you want to talk about the sizes as well, you can, or you can take it one-on-one as well.
I think, yeah, because see, I have like a lot of sizes. I have plot sizes and built-up sizes, so I'll take it. I mean, if somebody wants to know right now, can message us, or I can take it one-on-one later on as well.
No, I think we don't have any specific questions on that. I think just starting price you have already covered. That's what it could be. One question that had come for Jitin, I didn't I was not able to get that. They're asking how come the deposit is same for 1-bedroom and 4-bedroom. Jitin, if you can answer the question. You're on mute. You're on mute right now. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, am I audible right now?
Yes.
Yes. So the deposit, now when I say deposit, is just to start the booking process. But when they will sign the SPA, which is sales purchase agreement with the developer, of course, the amount will vary as per the size of investment and the size of the apartment. But just to start to book the property, they have to pay $50,000, and the balance amount needs to be paid in 1 week to max 10 days. The balance amount needs to be paid, and then they will sign the sales purchase agreement. The booking amount is quite standard. Later amount has to be paid once you sign the SP.
Perfect. And also, if you can, again, just emphasize on the payment plan that they will get, because I think, some of the people didn't understand the payment plan, because they're asking question whether they can spread their payments across years. So, that they're anyways getting from the developer. So if you can, just simply answer that question.
Yeah, so the payment plan is 60% during construction and 40% on handover. So just to simplify, it will be 20% payment each year till 2025, and at the time of handover, they have to pay 40%. Now, there is one point that I want to add on over here is that for the non-resident clients, also we can get them mortgage on their property. So a non-resident client can avail up to 50% of the selling price as mortgage. And once they become a resident after doing the investment over here in Dubai, they can avail up to 80% mortgage of the price. So when they have paid this 60% over a period of 3 years, the balance 40% they need to pay on the hand. That's how the payment plan is. And they can also avail mortgage facilities, which will again be done by us because we have our in-house banking team as well. So we can surely help them with that as well.
Okay, perfect. I think Vaibhav, over to you. Yes. So if you can also talk about the payment plan with Damak Lagoons.
Absolutely, Faizan. I would like to add, especially for our investors, about the price per square feet, because obviously this is a very new community, and that's the right time for all our investors to to participate, and get into this community to get the appreciation and obviously the rental further. Well, I have to compare this community with Damak Hills one, which is right next to it. Right, and that is like a lot of people are living, and it's almost ready. The Mac Hills one. So let me tell you that the per square feet price for this lagoon community is 760 dirhams because it's off plan. And on the other hand, the Mac Hills one is actually currently running on about 1200 to 1300 per square feet. Right. So people who has bought that earlier at the minimum price, what is Lagoon is at the moment right now, they have earned a lot, and obviously the rental is going very good, the Mac Hill ones, and the property has been done, and it's on profit anyway, right? So this is especially for our investors who want to invest in the lagoons. Now let's talk about the payment plan. So payment plan for this lagoon community, the Mac Lagoons, is 80-20. So the down payment is 20%, right? And then for first year, you pay 20% every quarter, like 5 each, 5 every 3 months. And that's how you complete your 40%. And then rest of the 60%, so out of that 60% which is left, the first 40% you pay according to your construction update. I mean, it's linked to the construction of your property, right? That covers your 80%, and last 20% you pay on your handover. That is basically a payment plan. I'm sure most of the people have a lot of confusion or doubts on this. So anybody has question, you can ask about the payment plan, please.
All right. Sure. No worries. I think right now there are no questions, so we can move further for the next project. And if there are any further questions, we can definitely cover that as well.
Perfect. Most welcome. Yeah.
Okay. Can you? So one question is there. Can you write it down for us? So yes, we will send them the payment plans. Weber will be able to assist you in person.
Absolutely. We can get in touch one-on-one.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's move to our next project, which is Danny Bopals. Abir will be talking about this one. Abir, over to you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Abir. I'm presenting another project, which is Opals, Queen of Gems. It's by Danube. Danube is top 5th developer in Dubai. They have 13 projects, which they already delivered, and they are very successful in the market right now. So right now they are coming up with another project named Opals. They are providing Twin Tower, in which they will be providing 30 different amenities for indoor and outdoor, like doctor on call, like multiple purpose hall, plus a steam, sauna, gym. So these are the facilities they are providing. Plus it's indoor and outdoor. So you'll be having a sky lounge in the building itself. So people who are investing in this project, they'll be availing all the facilities which is provided. So the prices, I'll talk about prices first because it's a low budget project that we talk about. So starting from, they have a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 2 bedroom duplex. So 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom is starting from 1 bedroom, if you talk about, so starting from 750 and goes up to 950, $100,000 dirhams. In apartments, they have 2 types. One is the simplex and one is with the pool. So you'll be getting facility of pool as well. I'm audible. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, you are audible. You're audible. You can go ahead.
Okay. Main attraction of this project is the payment plan. So they are providing 60%, 60-40 payment plan, 60% during construction, which is divided in installments. So let's suppose 20% will be down payment, which will be divided in 2 things. Like first payment will be 10% and then another payment. And then every month you have to pay 1% till the time of handover. Handover will be in 2025, third quarter. So after handover, the 40% which is left, that also divided in 1% each. So in 40 months, your 40% will be completed as well. So when like on handover, you can rent your property. If you want to live in the property, you can live in the property, and rest payment plan will continue with the developer. So in terms of location, it's located in Arjan, which is known as Dubai Science Park as well. It's located, you can say, on Umsukem Road. From downtown, it's maximum 15 minutes drive. So you can say it's a center of the city. So very easy location in like in area itself, they have 4 different international hospitals. They have 4 different international schools, which includes GEMS, which include the Kings, which includes, there are the one of the Dubai school, which is Bersha School. So it's all included in the community. And plus you'll be getting restaurants, attraction, the skate park will be there. There are splash parks. So right now we are providing fully furnished apartment in this project. So let's suppose if you're planning to book the property, you can book with $10,000 and rest like the down payment and stuff. And plus you'll be getting fully furnished apartment for now.
Okay, so this fully furnished is basically if they book before the launch.
Yes, we are expecting launch within this week.
Okay.
So you can say by next week it will be launched.
All right, perfect. So I think what we'll do is if there are any specific questions to this project, we'll wait for some more questions. If people have, we'll answer those questions. So if you guys have any further questions about these specific projects, you can just simply shoot your questions. Otherwise, you can always be in touch with all the property consultants, those who have reached out to you for this webinar. So you have already been contacted by them. And if you have any further questions or anything specific to these projects or any other projects or in general investment opportunities in Dubai, you can definitely reach out to them. What I would do is I will just, I think we are getting some questions. I want payment plans for all the presented today, please. All right. So we have Adina. She's asking for the payment plans. I think someone can definitely reach out to her with all the for all the projects. We can send the payment plans to her. Then if there are any further questions, you can ask about the projects details. And if not, what I would do is I'll call it for like all the presenters to just give their closing remarks about the projects and the properties. Let's start with Jitin.
Mute.
Yeah. So thank you, Fazan. I just hope that this webinar will come value add to our clients. And still, as rightly said, if something they're not clear about or they want to know more details about the project, we can always reach out to them. And going back to again to the project that I discussed is an open project for all kind of investors. For if they're looking for an investment portfolio or they're looking for short-term, long-term returns or capital appreciation. And apart from that, as I said before, I will be sharing details on one-on-one basis. And of course, I can always have a one-on-one Zoom calls with the client, even at the site as well, just to give them a more clear idea so that they can go ahead with it. That's it from my side.
Perfect. Thank you. Vaibhav, if you can give your closing remarks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, as Mr. Jatin said, it's, and Mr. Faizan also, you said that the token amount, basically what 50,000 dirhams was for Mr. Jatin's project, obviously because it's a high-end project. For Damak, it's 15,000 dirhams. So if anybody is interested, anyone is interested and wants to, carry on with the process, he or she can, deposit. It's called token money, as Jatin said, to start the process, to start the booking. Obviously, after a discussion, after choosing the units and the views and all these formalities been done, 15,000 dirham is the token amount.
All right, perfect. Abir, if you can give your closing remarks.
Sure, I'll do that. The videos and everything of the project I will be sharing with you. We have one show apartment, which is from, like, you can get the idea how the finishing and furniture will look like. So you'll get the better picture of the apartment. So I'll be sending this to all the people who are interested in opals.
All right. Just as a recommendation, what I would ask you guys is, like, whosoever is the people who you have connected with, send them all the options. Like, don't send just the options that you have spoken about today, but send them all the options. To our audience, thank you so much for joining in today, and thanks a lot. You can always reach out to our consultants, and if you have any further questions, you can connect with them through WhatsApp or call. They will always be there to help you out. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.